I take a look at that one because what he did is it's beyond incompetence. Something had to be done. Now, with that being said, he took orders from other people, and he was really doing the orders. And you could say he was very loyal to them because it must have been very hard for him to stand up and sit up and talk about what he allowed to happen to this country and be serious about it. So he was given orders. If he wasn't given a pardon, I could see looking at that. In fact, why don't you take a look at it, Kristen?
That was President Trump today saying he will take a look into investigating Biden's Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. He was asked about arresting Mayorkas. Let's welcome to the show from the National Border Patrol Council President. He's Paul Perez. Paul, it's great to have you on. What's your reaction to that news? Mayorkas was impeached by the House. The Senate did not indict him. Should he be investigated for what happened with what the president calls the invasion into America?
Look, he was leading the charge. I can tell you that the National Border Patrol Council had conversations with Mr. Mayorkas when he was the secretary, and we relayed to him the concerns from the front lines. They refused to listen, and they allowed the invasion to continue at record numbers. And so he was at the top of the food chain underneath the president and the vice president, who falsely portrayed herself as the border czar, even though she never came down to the border. But I think it's something that they will definitely take a look at, and I believe that he should be held accountable.
So 12 million, 15 million, we've heard numbers, 22 million illegal aliens in the U.S. America never saw the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua before. Women raped and murdered, children assaulted and killed. This is the border crisis that was basically exploded under Joe Biden. Criminality like home invasions from criminal illegal alien gangs. And the problem is when you collapse a border, it invites crime. The people who try to cross illegally are sex trafficked, human trafficked, labor trafficked. Democrats never want to talk about that.
Yeah, these crimes were being committed while we were with our hands tied behind our back, having to process and facilitate the release of all of these people that were turning themselves in, tying our hands. And so what wound up happening is these people went in victimized, they committed crimes, and now the public doesn't want to acknowledge, some members of the public don't want to acknowledge how dangerous these criminals are and why it's imperative that we and ICE go out and get them and remove them from our country, or put them in facilities like the Alligator Alcatraz that the president visited today. These facilities were designed to house these criminals that should have never been here, that need to be removed from this country immediately.
Paul, what is your reaction to CNN putting up a story on its website about that phone app that gives the heads up where ICE agents are located? Paul, assaults against ICE agents are up over 700% year over year. I mean, Border Czar Tom Homan is saying, you know what, we're going to double down and triple down flooding sanctuary cities with ICE agents. They're public safety threats, national security threats in these sanctuary cities. What do you make of the CNN story?
Well, I don't like it. They're pandering. They're putting our officers and agents in danger, in harm's way. Tom Homan said many times, if they turn themselves in, if they allow us to get them in these facilities like courthouses when they're being released, we don't have to go into the communities and put those people at risk and our agents at risk. But our agents and officers have been out there engaging, going after these criminals, and they've been assaulted. You know, we've had vehicles torched. We've had a lot of damage done. And so it doesn't have to be this way, but a lot of these Democrats are allowing it to happen.
Thank you, Paul Perez. Great to see you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.